survive. Survival tactics been adapted, now it's automatic. Been known for getting blown in public, rocking gorgeous fabric. Flying labels, briefcases under tables. Cuban connected cables, ducking D's and green sables. Seen true lies, real frauds and fake fables. Know a couple lames, couple gains, couple ables. Couple friends going with the wind, they Clark Gables. Artificial love is deadlier than real hate. So if you frontin', let me know now, before it's too late. Give me that courtesy, Gore-Tex flesh, you couldn't dirty me. Shouldn't be here, it's like my life is like a burglary. Stolen from statistic pages, somebody looking out. Steal your faith from government, that's what a joke's about. A definition differently for getting something.
I fixed the Seminoles and Hoya game. Whipped the trap in the pouring rain. Fell spoiled once the oil came. Jimmy the Greek, now we laying with the sheep. Sleep with pieces of sidewalk on his feet. Meet the maker, chips and makeup, roll the paper. Feed a flavor neighbor, piece the Colden in Jamaica. Queens is my birth and will continue till I perish. Dreams are looking vivid, sitting twisted on the terrace. Bathwater, 86 degrees, mountains in the window. Swear to God, this fucking game is like Nintendo. Dive out the rental, laying on my feet. My mind alone is keeping salmon in the creek. And the money got us out here, trying to pile it to the top though. Joints rolled up like a taco, truck in a tube sock. Cool. My eyes are shining like the moon.
How's that?
Check it out. Would you believe the fact you're a flip was down like this? I can't get played cause I roll with every Chris. Nevertheless, if you trying to front the road, when everybody knows I'm gonna go. At least, thinking of funky style that you wanna hear. Joe is bigger and better, so have no fear. I'll be ripping the mic, clocking dope, sticking the hose. After every single show, you know, one of the best to get the mic, so don't try to front. Ain't nothing here yours, so what the fuck you want? When I step on stage, I'm second to none, making MC fun without the use of a gun. Yeah, talking about the way I rock the party. Niggas look thinking that I'm high, or drunk or Bacardi. I be hearing it happen, rocking and shocking the whole rap scene. I mean, my favorite color is green. I guess that's why they call it the blues. The money you lose, cause you choose to disrespect and neglect the skills of the fat. What I'm all back, son. Give me the microphone and I'ma show you how it's gonna be done. So don't fake moves, cause I never fall. Ask how I'm living, hey yo, I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat, I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat, hey yo, I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat, 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 I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat. Look at the way I freak this style. I'm versatile. Niggas don't want the fuck because they know I'm rock loud. Could you believe that I talk shit while I be ripping the microphone and all my records are hits? The name is Sancho. I'm over down low. I chill with no finesse. You know I got the flow. I be freaking the funk, not faking the funk, you're facing the punk. Yeah, fuck around and you be laying in dunks. I got props, believe it or not. I never got caught because I pay off the cops. Yeah, one of the livest niggas in New York. Sometimes I be chillin' with son, sometimes I be chillin' with Hawk. You know that Brooklyn in the house and uptown is too. I gotta be saying peace to the boogie the Bronx crew. Pizza, Brim, Biomac, Gizmo, Nice Up, BG, my main man Crack. So now you know the flavor and you know what time. Brothers always be telling me, Joe, I don't kick a fat rhyme. So I don't front on my peeps. Kick a verse or two, then be out in Peach G. So don't try to step to this. You know you take a fall. Ask how I'm living. Hey yo, I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat. I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat. Hey yo, I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat. I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat. Hey yo, I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat. I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat. Hey yo, I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat. I'm living fat, y'all. I'm living fat. Hey yo, I'm living fat. 93. North Finesse, Fat Joe, Diamond D, Showbiz and AG, DITC, and I'm out.
Word the fuck up, this is for DJ Mr. Motherfucking Undisputed Style Master Flow Phase 2, the second. The elevated train line of the J line in the A, where I first encountered the likes of Baby 168. Stan is the Wiz K56 TKA. Kingpin throw us away, back then was it, who I saw ripping a lot up on the inside OE. As I progressed to the 7-yard early Johnny B. King, Officer 147 CIA. Fuzz, Comic Blade, A Jackson, A2 Duster. Cutting through with Roman, hitting my first uni-wide. Riding the L overlooking the handle course. A giant top to bottom flame. Jim on TPA. Those GMR, Ezo CUK. Switching gears later on towards the end. Who could forget the master destruction led by quick stash and men? Destroying all lines, I thought the Vamp Squad were bug. I was a young kid watching these riding styles that bug. Fat Pop, Freddy, Doc, Mono, Stitch, Slug. I was a young kid watching these riding styles that bug. Futura, Adam, Lee, K, Part, Dirty, Slug. I keep it moving like Flint 707. I'm out the bar, Van 2, gun and roll 2s and 5s. Whip 170, so all the solid FBI. Python, Brembo 147 shot. Rockin' whole cars. You ain't seen Alec crash. Just to name a few style elements from my past. Why my cool Tennessee's technology in its grasp. From all cities built upon the foundation of two masters. Therefore, when I architect any form of B-boy is on Mac. And why in Delaware will continue to kick advanced material that's classic. Fundamental, rush yard to the uptown 1, 2s and 3s. From the East layups to the Brooklyn INDs. I keep on like T-Kid, Lion, West A to SE. Top cap, rocking them tall letters from Philly to the Transit Cop. Curly Ferrari, Hickey and Ski. Lady Pink, Lady Heart, Abby, Essence, Bar and E. Searching for the hidden masses. Hit up my aerosol alphabetics. subvert word brutalizer, critical thinking modifier, big shots through TNS, start black tunnels of live wire, soaked in burgundy, flow master, Marshall Pate, homemade pigtails with devil, rust on flat black, blend with Krylon JG, mixed with Amazon green, hit the ghost yards like TNT scheme, the X Vandal, nice the TAT, Ebony Duke, Bama Lee 163, VFR, Sharp Delta Chrome, Iron Mike 3YB, Super Cool 223, K161, John 156, cuz NXC, Stay High 149, Jester Mix 77, LTNS, Vade, Hondo UGA, Original Freight Hitter Rip 1, AB 63, Code 2, still showing versatility, Peace to Don V at 168 Tracy, I was a young kid watching these riders start to bug, 5580 Doc Mono Stitch Slugs, I was a young kid watching these riders start to bug, Richy out of Lee K Park, Dirty Slugs. Straight up. The niggas who don't understand, obviously this wasn't made for you. So fuck you, Big Josh, Loon T, and that's we out.
Nah, yo, change that beat. That's alright, but all the shit was good. let the name buckle show. Doom that nigga, detox with more liquor.
People, me no want me no limits, but me know if you would road. If you can't buy a split, much less to buy a drinks.